Day 5 for the 40 days of forgiveness is all about mom issues. So if you want affirmations for mom issues, this is sort of general mom issues. Here's what I got written in the book that you can download for free. So there's so many ways that mom can let us down or hurt us. If you are a mom, then you know that you do not get it right all the time. Definitely not. You may want so badly to protect your kid from hurt, but that is impossible. It's better to show them how you overcome adversity, admit failure, and show compassion. Work on yourself so your kids know that they can overcome even when you, their mom, fails. So the old story is, I'm messed up because my mom failed me. And the new story is, I will thrive even though my mom failed me. And for tomorrow, it's dad issues, and you can pretty much apply these to dad as well. So if you need to switch it up to dad. Here are the statements. Take a breath after each one if you can. All right. I forgive myself for believing I have to feel angry or insecure with my mom. I forgive myself for believing I'm unworthy because of my mom. I forgive myself for believing I have to feel angry, insecure, and unworthy with my mom. I forgive myself for believing my mom has to change before I can feel happy, confident, and worthy. I forgive my mom for hurting my feelings by making me feel angry or insecure or unworthy. I forgive my mom for not knowing any better. I give my mom permission to forgive me when I blame her for why I can't feel happy or confident or worthy. I give others, my children, permission to forgive me when they blame me for why they feel unworthy, insecure, or angry. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid my mom will never be the mom that I wanted. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid I'll never be the mom that I wanted. I love and accept myself even when I'm afraid I'm just like my mom, a failure. I give myself permission to love, honor, and respect all the parts of myself that are like my mom. I give myself permission to accept that my mom did the best she could with the resources that she had, and so do I. I give myself permission to accept I was loved even if it wasn't the way I wanted from my mom. I give myself permission to love others and love my mom the way I wasn't loved. Without this pattern of holding on to anger and insecurity with my mom, I'm free to choose love and confidence in my relationships as an adult. Without this pattern, I'm free to let go of defining my emotions by my mother. Without this pattern, I'm free to be more compassionate with myself and other people who fail. Without this pattern, I'm free to love myself and others more unconditionally. Without this pattern, I'm free to set healthy boundaries in relationships, like with my mother, or like my mother. Without this pattern, I'm free to feel worthy knowing that I have a place of belonging. Without this pattern, I'm free to create new connections and community knowing I have a purpose and that I belong. Without this pattern, I'm free to choose partnerships that are loving and encouraging and where I feel worthy. So what are the mom issues? Only you can answer that. Does your mom even acknowledge the issues that you have with her? What is something that you would want in your relationship with your mom that you don't have? And maybe how can you manifest that in other relationships? And then I was just thinking at the end of this, it's talking about, I have these statements of belonging, and I think the idea is that sometimes when we're kind of breaking these ties or these old feelings of family, it can feel like you're floating and you have nowhere that you're supposed to be. Like, if I can't fit in with my mom or if I can't fit in with my dad, then where am I? Who am I? How do I choose my family? And that's the idea, is that there are places where you belong. You do belong. So even though it wasn't shown by mom, or mom let you down, or you don't feel like you fit into your family, there are places where you belong, and you can find those places and choose those partnerships that are what you wanted or what you hoped for or what should be, really. So there you go. Mom issues. Tomorrow, dad. See you there.